Knock, knock.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to my new shop.
Oh, yes.
Look at this backyard. I'm so pumped. This backyard is so awesome. It is one of the reasons I really wanted to have that shop because I love to work outside. I'm a German girl in the California sun. I need to be outside. I had almost 40 years of no sunshine, so now I gotta soak it in. And that's why today we are building an outdoor work and hangout spot, and it's all gonna be solar powered because this video is sponsored by Anker Solix E10. And I know you really want to see the inside, and I really want to show you. In fact, we made an entire video about the shop layout, and it's really cool, I think. So next week we go inside. This week we're staying outside. I always say I never sketch because usually my sketches are not at all looking like what I end up building, but I want to kind of list out things that I want this place to have. I mean, obviously I want it to be outside, and ever since I built the camper and the solar cabana, I'm kind of so intrigued by the idea that a solar panel can also provide shade. Like the way it functions best is that it's covering you from the sun and it's generating energy with this. For some reason, it's like two birds with one stone. So I want a solar roof, and then of course I don't want to spend any money, right? So this whole structure will be held up by a shelf that was left here from the person who was renting the shop before me. So this is going to be like the worktop. It's also holding up the solar panels, at least on this one side. And then like that's the serious part. And then the fun begins. More than functionality, I want this to be a fun space. So when you come to my shop for the first time, you see this, you instantly know this is the happiest place on earth. That's Disneyland, right? I'm taking it away from Disneyland. This is the happiest place on earth. So we are going to fill this, of course, with lights and a fridge, maybe a microwave, anything that makes us happy. And we can do whatever we want because all of this will be powered by solar. So I reached out to Anker and told them about my idea to build the happiest place on earth. It's so funny to me. The happiest shop on earth. Can I say that without being sued? Probably, yes. Right? Okay. I reached out to Anker and asked them if they want to support me building the happiest shop on earth. And they said, listen, we can take your happy shop completely off grid. Not only this outside cabana thing, we can take the whole shop off grid. We're going to send you everything. So now the first thing we need to do in order to generate some power, we're going to put up the solar panels, and then we're going to put up the Anker Solix E10 system. Then we have power, and then we can get to work. Ready?
Yes.
Good. Anker sent me these 4 440 watt panels, and I think it's awesome because not only do they provide a lot of power, they also provide a lot of shade, which will be super useful when working outside. So I decided to put everything on hinges. So I can kind of hinge it away in case I need that extra space, or I can change the angle to maximize the solar output. This is also the most dangerous construction on earth. Don't kick any of these, like this is dangerous. We need a danger sign. Don't kick me. Now we're generating a lot of power, but now we need a way to save that, to store that power. So let's go inside and put together the Anker Solix E10 unit. Here is the setup. The Anker Solix E10 powers the space with modular batteries up to 90 kilowatts an hour, dual MPPT inputs, and seamless generator integration, which means it's essentially a smart, super powerful power bank that generates the maximum input from the solar panels and is also able to have a gas generator provide additional input. This whole system is truly plug and play. You don't even need cables. You just place these elements on top of each other, you press power, and they work. Then bring in solar power via the dual MPPT inputs, And now you just wake up the system and you can see real-time status in the app. Charging, runtime, and how close we are to full capacity. I mean, that's plug and play, right? You plug and then now we get to play. This thing is designed for home use, which is interesting because, you know, most people in America have AC systems, and that's always the tricky thing with the home backup because they pull a lot of power. With this unit, you can effortlessly start up a 5-ton air conditioning system. That's how powerful this is. I need it for the table saw though. No AC in this shop. What makes this super useful for the workshop setup though, is that it has a turbo mode. You don't even have to turn it on or off, it's automatic. But if there's a high power surge, for example, if I turn on the dust collection and the table saw at the same time, this thing can handle it. It automatically switches into turbo mode and is more capable of dealing with high surge requirements. Unfortunately, I don't have any larger power tools at the shop here, so I can't test it. Okay, let me show you this. They sent us this power cord that you can hook up right into the unit right here. And then you can plug whatever you want right into this. Or, and this is the kicker, you got an adapter for this cable. Plug it in exactly the same way. And you can hook this up. And then we no. All right, so now we put it into this inlet box. See this light? That means now our shop works off grid. This box runs into my main panel, which is in the other building, and we can't go there right now, but this was all wired up by a professional electrician. And now in case of an emergency, or if we just want to use solar power to run our tools, it works. This guy. What we need today though, because there are no outlets outside and there's nothing inside yet, so we don't really need any power in the shop, we're gonna run it through the extension cord and just run a couple extension cords outside for whatever power we need. Boom, light is off. Okay. Woo! Power.
What?
Whoa, sorry. That's the shelf. The heart of our project. Unassuming, but this will soon be the happiest shop on earth. Yep, that's safe.
Safe.
It's safe. Yeah, this is definitely more class action park than Disneyland, you know? It's pretty good. It just looks crooked. Oh, it's awesome. Okay, in the future, I'm gonna put a bolt and then bracket so this can't be kicked. I don't have the tools with me here in the shop yet, so after the move, we're gonna secure this. Until then, don't kick it. This is a really, really, really good starting point. It feels to me like building a blanket fort on steroids. This is the best way to build. I'm so happy with this. And now that we have power and a little bit of shade, let's bring some cool stuff out here that makes this even better. For example, a fridge with cold drinks, shall we, Sam?
Yes.
Yoink! Oh, I'm so happy it fits! Oh, yeah. You want a water?
Yes. Thank
Cold
you so much.
water. Oh,
yes.
this is better. Yes. I love this. This is crazy. Since we started this whole solar thing, only through the time we were building, the whole system charged 50%. We started at 50%, we're now at 99.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, so That's great. I love free energy. It made me so happy with the whole tiny bar thing with the $1 camper. It makes me happy every day to know, like, I just get my air conditioning, the fridge is always working, the light is always working, don't have to worry about it at all. It's so good. It's a really good feeling. What's happening? Fast? Okay. Yeah. Nice. All right, let's put in the fan. Oh no, we're gonna do it sideways, no?
How are you planning on mounting it?
Like this.
Yes. Just
All
put
right.
another sticker over it.
I have more stickers. Huh? Huh? Nice. Now we need the smoke machine to show how well it works. Oh yeah, that makes a big difference. That's great. Okay, all right, let's do it. I mean, this will be nice at night. It doesn't make any sense now. All right, why don't we keep going with a little bit of detail work, and then when it's dark, we plug it in again and see what it looks like. If you don't know where this clock is coming from, watch the warehouse video. I got it from a warehouse, and I love it because look how it just doesn't go click, click, click. It's just one smooth motion. Another thing from the warehouse that I think would be good here. Always makes me happy. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're not leaving tools outside, but if you're in a project, it is really cool to have some space to store your current tools away. Just give yourself some space to work. Bada bing! Don't show everything now. Now we need to take a break and when I'm already so happy with how this looks. Especially like we built it in a day with stuff people left and a couple 2x4s, you know? And it looks so good. Amazing. I think it's gonna look even better at night. So let's wait until the sun has set. In the meantime, I want to show you the generator that I mentioned earlier. All right, this is the generator. I'm in love with this handle and wheel thing. So this is perfect. It stores away like this. Little fun fact, I have never started a generator, but they promised it's super easy and I can do it. First thing that I love about this, you can fire this up with 3 different fuel methods. So either regular gas that you would put in your car, which is what we're doing today, or you can have NG or LPG gas. And then you can connect it to the Solix E10 unit and they can talk to each other. So other than a third-party generator, they communicate, which means imagine we have this scenario, we're working late at night, we charged all day with the solar panels, but now the power is gone because we were welding and using a table saw and everything at the same time for hours and hours and hours. We need more power. We can't get it because the sun is down. This is where this baby comes into play because, as I said, they talk to each other. The battery will say, dude, I'm almost out. And the generator will say, don't worry, Laura doesn't even have to start me. I'll do it all by myself. That's why I'm called a smart generator. So this thing fires up all by itself, charges the battery, and we can keep working without even stopping. This is something that I really, really like. Now, shall we try and fire this up?
Yes.
Oh, stop. We have to put it to gas. And then the push of a button. Dude! I fired up a generator! Now this tells us it'll keep running for 3 hours and 54 minutes. Let's connect this cutie cable. Look at that. It looks like a 3-eyed robot. Nice cable management. Swoop. Start again. All right. Look at that, baby.
Oh, wow.
Wow! 4,000 watts? Dude, this will be charged in 2 minutes. Wow! I mean, I love the solar panels, but I love to know, like, in a worst case, you can really fire this up fast. Check this out. You can also start it through the app. That is pretty cool. So when you're not there, when you're somewhere else, you can remote start and stop this. That is pretty cool. And there's also a third option. Oh, probably my favorite one. Here we go. The good old pull cord. Maybe it's not my favorite option. Two more things that are worth mentioning about this smart generator. One, I mean, I told you about the automatic start-stop thing, but you can set it to night mode because the generator, of course, is a little bit louder than a solar panel. So it can be smart about when it's loud. So you can set it to night mode, which means it is charging ahead of time to make sure that the solar E10 has enough power through the night. So it's not running all night long. And another thing, and that is the best feature for me because I am lazy and I'm a total user and I don't want to check all the oil levels and all that stuff all of the time. This will send you a message. Hey, I'm out of gas. Hey, I'm out of oil. It is doing like self-maintenance all the time and it is communicating with you so you don't have to check. Or I don't have to check. I love that. Okay. Almost time for sunset. Almost time to see the shop.
Nice.
Ta-da! Batteries are all charged. This is such a good start for this whole shop. You know, again, I said in the beginning, the outdoor space is the reason why I wanted this. And to just go ahead and make this fun with this like blanket fort structure and also is so functional with the whole solar setup. This is truly off-grid. Like I mentioned it in a different video that I call myself a happy prepper where, yeah, I like to be prepared for the worst case, but in the meantime, I like to use that gear for something fun. And this is a perfect project in my eyes. I want to thank you guys for watching. And of course, I want to thank this week's sponsor, Anker, for supporting me with their Solix E10 system and the smart generator. Check out the best prices of the year, save up to $1,800, and check out the 4 time limited perks now with the Anker Solix Prime Day deals. You guys are truly backing us up. See what I did there? And I'll see you next week with a new video. Bye.